Head teacher mentoring is part of the leadership and management training that is given to the head teachers. Head teachers have been supported with 6 trainings on leadership and management.
Most of our head teachers, they don't know what is mentoring, and they are not doing it. But with the coming of TDP, all the head teachers were trained on what? Monitoring and mentoring.
Before the inception of the TDP and the other developed partners, it is very difficult for us to manage our schools because we don't have so many skills which we can use in order to equip our teachers, especially on how they can deliver their lessons effectively.
So head teacher mentoring has actually helped some of the head teachers to be more alive to their responsibility of leading teaching and learning.
After I attended 1 or 2 training, so I see that being a head teacher is not a big deal. Because with the support of this head teacher's handbook, the training and everything, one can easily handle a school, no matter how big the school is.
A good mentor is supposed to be the one who knows the subject matter. And again, is the experienced teacher. And those which they are coming as mentees, they are not well experienced. And the mentor is one who experienced the teaching and learning process. Because most of our teachers get trainings on literacy, numeracy, and the basic science. As well as head teacher, I got all the series of training of leadership.
TDP supported for the training of teacher mentors. Experienced teachers are selected from the associate schools that are linked to the colleges for training in mentoring.
Even when student teachers were sent for teaching practice into our schools, there is no cordial and mutual relationship between the student teachers and the permanent teachers. And at times, the College of Education doesn't have any business to do with talkless of schools, even with the local education authority. Even with the SUBEB, the relationship is very minimal. But with the coming of TDP, TDP have intervened. It brought the SUBEB, the college, the LGS and schools together.
We have a good cordial relationship between the head teacher and the teachers. And even the mentor and the mentee, we have a good cordial relationship between them. When we come to insert such information, we can gather them in a meeting to share some information about how they can able to teach effectively without any problem.
Head teachers have started planning daily on what they need to lead in schools, what they need to manage. So they plan for managing teaching and learning, they plan for PDMs, professional development meetings.
Immediately a teacher gets into the class, we do what we call classroom observation. We don't talk to the teacher, we find a corner in the classroom, sit and watch the teacher, how he teaches the concept, how he engages the student, the instruction materials he is using, whether he is using the lesson plan provided by the TDP, because the lesson plan is an activity-based lesson plan, and it simplifies everything to the teacher. The teacher is only expected to go through the lesson plan, look at the teaching aids, what he is expected to have readily available before his lesson, to make sure that the teacher is following the lesson plan, is actually applying whatever he has learned during face-to-face training. That is how we do the school support visit. And we don't talk to the teacher, we don't interrupt teachers. We allow them teach up to the time they finish their teaching, and later we'll now call them. We start by giving them a kind of stars, try to make them that they have done very well as far as the teaching was concerned, and we now try to pinpoint some of the areas that they need to improve upon, so that in the next visit we don't expect them repeating what we have now seen them doing.
We don't have any difficulties in mentoring our mentees. So we are sitting together after the observation and to conduct a feedback. Then where there is something well, we can ask them. And where we need improvement, we can ask them. If there is something to be avoided, we can ask them. We have no any difficulty with the entering our mentees.
TDP has done a lot, and it brings about many changes and development, not towards me as a head teacher, but to the whole teachers, because they are providing support. What we are gaining from TDP, even if we use our money to go back to school, to pay hundreds of naira, we cannot receive it. We appreciate their efforts. They have took us from where we are before to a new field now. And we are expecting more if we continue with the TDP.
You can see a great number of percentage of the schools have really improved through head teacher mentoring. That is being supported by TDP.